the first time I had to start the race, and I thought it was very exciting because this year I didn't start the race yet, and last year I had to start every race, so it was getting back in the old habit. I was very nervous, to be honest, because I knew that we had a good car to do well, and so then when the start went, I saw there was a big gap. This is my gap, and I overtook 3 cars, and then I knew that the car in front of me was going to be slower down the straight, so 4 cars in the first lap, which was really fantastic. Well, the race for me was good. The first stint was extremely good. I was able to keep 4th position, and actually I was faster than the 3rd guy, but I couldn't pass him. And then the wear was a little bit too high, so the second stint was really difficult. There was no more rubber on the front tires, and it was sliding everywhere. So the second stint wasn't so good, but the 3rd stint was mega also. You know, the pace was good, was very consistent, and the lap times were good. So yeah, at that moment we were able to be still in PP4. Absolutely, this is the thing that we should have done in the second stint, maybe, because then the car would have turned maybe a lot better. So it was the right choice, definitely, in that stint. I mean, the pace was very consistent, and just by changing the front tire, in which we didn't lose a lot of time. Well, in the beginning I thought he was going to overtake, and then I realized that I was quicker than him, so he kind of knew that I was quicker than him, and the car number 21 just didn't attack, and I was just slowly pulling away, and then with traffic it was like a harmonica, and everything was back and forth, but we remained in front of him. Normally I don't have a lot of problems with driving 3 stints, but this time it was very hot. The ambient was very hot, and there was a lot of sun, so the car was very hot, and I was just sweating so much. And then to do the opening stint and the second stint is extremely heavy. The opening stint, because of the start, is just a lot more stress. To be short, it could have been slightly better if we would have known more, but because of what happened with Kevin on Friday, of course we lost a lot of testing time. And if we would have had this testing time, I think we could have finished 2nd or 3rd. But you know, congratulations to TDS, they did a fantastic job, but nobody could be able to attack them. So I think overall the team performed really well. Well, Spa is a track that can have any weather circumstances. It can rain, sun, rain, sun, rain, sun within 10 minutes. It's in a valley, and the track is huge. Could be on one side rain, could be on one side dry. So it is very close to my home, so you can call it a home track, but it's of course one of the most beautiful tracks in the world, and I think we have to go in very open-minded. To drive from my home to Spa is roughly 2.5 hours, so it's not very far. It depends where you are on the track. I think if to drive in the wet is no problem for me. I did it in Le Mans and it was good. I've done it plenty of times and it's always good. So, but there is more good rain drivers, and it's not easy. Many things can happen. So I personally prefer a dry race because I like the speed of the dry race. But the rain race is always very interesting.